for Pete's sake. Okay. Yes. Apologies to the stream.
No.
I've had various things kind of flaking out on me and having to reconnect. I think we are still going, although the broadcast might have ended up into two pieces. We'll see. But can everyone see and hear me again now?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Good. We're fine. Um, let's proceed. We were just discussing, though, just this again, that you know, if while under the effects of the curse, you cannot recover hit points in any way. Yeah, you are muted, Jason.
If you guys are, like I said, if you guys are all pretty good on hit points, then I will let
Hmm.
that ride because I'm as I'm hard to hit, so it'll be fine.
Hmm.
Because I don't want to be out of those just
But
yet.
yeah, if let me know if the rest, if any of you want to do anything else. You're just kind of right now
Well,
deciding on plans, right?
Yep.
all right.
I
I think well we've kind of cleared the lower right there, the southeast. So let's go to the northeast. Just kind of
Yeah.
work our way around.
Yeah,
Yep.
we can because it seems like the rooms are mirrored, so
Mm-hmm.
we kind of know the sort of kind of know the layout, so we can
Okay.
work our way around.
All right.
Yeah.
So Doke, you have just gone up in the opposite direction from everyone else, or is everyone else following you up there?
No, I think we were. That looks like a really big room. I think we were. I think the thought was that we would get all the smaller rooms
Okay. All
first.
right.
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the last small room we went into had 12 ghosts in it. So
Uh,
we're up here at the top of the stairs by the
oh,
armored
The
okay.
knight
entrance.
person. Yeah.
Okay.
Um, yeah, let's go ahead and
All right.
open the door.
Are you down there too, Clem?
Well,
Yep.
Okay.
Come in.
yeah. I think yeah, I'm just really wary of these statues.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna stand here and ready in action to smack that thing if it even so much as twitches.
Okay.
I opened the
Okay.
door.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Let me reveal the area there. Bloop.
300 zombies.
Oh, you know what? I should not have done the whole thing because it should be like that still. Um, but so I need someone to roll a d4.
Uh-oh.
I think Dove
Um,
and I did it last week, so
I'll do
I
it. See what we got here. That is a 2.
Okay. You see in there, there are huddled in the corner, in the upper left corner, are another pair of skeletons. One is wearing the half moth-eaten remnants of an apron and a cook's hat, um, and I think that there is looks like there's something lumpy within the cook's hat. And then there's another skeleton there with them that just they seem to be like just cuddled up in the corner. And then otherwise, it's a kitchen. The artwork here does suggest you see lots of like foods and everything. Everything is frozen solid. So does seem to be like food in here, but it's just absolutely frozen solid.
okay. I am
I'm
curious
gonna.
about what the lumpy thing is.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say I'm gonna take the. I very carefully grab the hat and lift it up.
It appears to be the skeleton of a rat.
Huh. Yes, that reminds me of a story a play I once saw where a rat controlled a person through
Yeah.
his hair.
Yeah. I wonder if the screaming was actually because they saw the rat.
Who knows? Yeah. If it was anything like the rat in the play, the rat was a very good cook.
Yeah. So within this frozen kitchen, there does seem to be a door that seems likely to be the pantry that is still closed.
Gonna
Yep.
open it.
Well, peek inside.
Yep. Look, it's a pantry. Also frozen.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Any circles?
Nope.
Nope. All right. Let's
Okay.
aside from searching the place for anything that might be useful, such as scrolls of remove curse.
So as you come back in the as you come back into the hallway, Doke, make a perception check.
Uh-oh.
While you do that, since we're exploring, you guys see Clementine kind of focus and say a little mantra, and then I will use my frosty form to use false life on myself.
Does that do? It does temporary hit points. Is that
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
Temporary hit points will work.
Yay!
Yeah. Because specifically you cannot recover hit points, but temporary hit points, different thing. Anyway, with that 11 on your perception, Doke, is that statue in a slightly different position than it was before? You can't remember. Maybe? You're not sure.
I keep my suspicion to myself, but give it the side eye.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Rufus is going to open this door down here at the bottom for the hall closet.
Yeah. It is, in fact, a different kind of closet than you might be expecting. It is a water closet.
Water closet.
Bathrooms.
Nice. Who needs to go?
You look down the hole, and it is just like it's frozen solid, just a few inches below the hole. So,
okay, that is less than useful.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you had to go, you would probably still go there before you would go anywhere else. But
You're the only one here who ever pees.
Yeah, that's true.
That is, yeah. To be fair, I don't even need to eat or sleep.
I will make no comment either way. And I go and check out this other door.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you open it. And oh my. First of all, I guess roll another d4.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Willis?
Okay. That's a 2.
Roll again because we just did 2.
Haven't we done?
Well, actually, we've done 3.
3 of them.
So the only thing remaining is 3.
I don't think you have done a 4. I think you've actually only because you've only
because it was 2d6. It was 2d6 for the other room, and you rolled max.
Well, okay. So what I'm saying is you've opened like just now. You've opened your 4th room, right?
Yeah.
And in 2 of them, you got a 2, which is skeletal remains of previous residents, and one of them was the angry castle staff specters.
Okay.
So I'm gonna, you know what? How about this? Just roll any die, and if it's in the upper half, then it'll be 4, and if it's the lower half, it'll be 3. And I think we'll just not do repeats from here because there's not actually that many rooms.
4.
Oh, look at that. Which would be 4 anyway. So you find that in this room, it appears to be like a dungeon of sorts with a variety of like barred cells and manacles in them. But in this room also, there is like the entire floor is completely covered with a very smooth, like nearly transparent sheet of ice.
Engage claws.
I would be surprised if there was anything of use or value in here.
Well, just a
Make a dexterity saving throw
yep.
as you move into the room, Rufus. I'll let you do it with advantage because of your claws. Oh, look, you rolled high anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think like with your little claws and your low center of balance, you are able to easily. I guess I guess what I mean is not so much that it's easy to do as much as you sort of carefully move into the room and don't slip and fall on your butt.
Yep. So I just kind of want to take a look at the in the cells to see what's there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Go ahead and like, are you just doing sort of very casual looking, or are you looking individually in each cell carefully?
Given the size of the circle, I don't think we have a circle in here.
Well, you
but
don't. I mean,
but I want to look. I want to look carefully in each cell. So I think investigation check.
Also, just as far as the size of the circle, recall that the room where you found one before, there's a circular rug in there that is not meant to be reflective of the size of the magic circle.
Oh, okay.
The size of the magic circle is just a 5-foot diameter.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna carefully look in each cell.
Okay. All
so,
right.
Investigation check.
Yes. I'm gonna draw the. Yes. I made the circle where the other one was.
Okay, I have expertise, so that 7 is actually a 10 automatically. So it's a 13.
Okay. I think it's not too hard, since that you are making a point of looking in each one of them, is that you see that underneath what looks like a sort of little bed of hay, you see the glimmering of a magic circle in one of these.
Okay.
Well.
So that's
Dose.
So that's
That is the
supposed to be
second one.
hay. I thought that was something else. Yellow ice instead of yellow snow. All right, so we found the another of the circles right here.
Would I need to do a deck save?
Yes.
Can I step in?
Well, you know what? I think still because
17.
Because like you're snow, but I think like snow can still slip on ice, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's not, like,
Yeah.
Snow can blow across ice.
17, is that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah, you're okay.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm
All
gonna
right.
go ahead and move to the where the circle is.
Mhm.
Is the door locked on the cell?
It is, but there is also a ring of keys hanging on a hook by the door of the room.
Okay, I'll go grab those.
All right. Yeah. So
and toss them over.
yeah, with those keys, yes, you can unlock it. It's a little bit sticky because it's frozen, but you are able to do it without needing a roll.
Okay. And so and then try and clear off the hay to reveal it.
So a question about that. Are you being very careful to just sort of remove the rotten hay and just reveal it without disrupting the circle itself?
No. Like if the circle gets disrupted by just moving hay across it, then we'll see. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I absolutely. So like you are basically not being careful. You're trying to just like deliberately sort of scuff it.
Yeah, if possible. And if that doesn't do anything, then I'll be able to see it clearer.
Well, so well, okay. So my point is, are you trying to scuff it or not?
Uh,
You can choose
no,
to like.
no, I'm
Okay,
not purposely trying to scuff it.
okay. You but okay. All right. So yes, you can remove the hay without scuffing it if that is your intention. I'm just saying, like, I'm asking you to make a decision whether that's what you're trying to do or whether you're trying to scuff it. If you want, do you want me to make you make a roll
I'll
to see
go
if
ahead
you
and
can?
honestly, um, Rufus, if you could move out the door for a moment, I'm going to try something.
Okay.
Wait, what?
I'm going to I'm going to use one one of my daggers
Mm-hmm.
and just basically try and score it. Try and
Yeah. Okay. Make a dexterity saving throw.
dex save. Woo. 13.
Okay. Um, it detonates, and you are enveloped in a shockwave of cold and take 18 cold damage.
Ouch.
Okay. Would
Ow.
resistance to cold change that?
I mean, it would certainly cut it in half if
Okay,
you would take
so
9 cold damage instead. But when you do that, the spell is like you still see like the little inscriptions and carvings on the ground, but they're no longer glowing. The spell circle is no longer active.
Hey,
yeah,
Hey.
you probably hear a magical thump, and then
You
uh,
okay?
a kind of dizzy
Yeah.
Aurora comes says, it does explode, but I think we can handle it.
Okay.
well, now that we've learned like what happens, perhaps we can scuff the next one remotely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Clementine will actually go back up to the previous room, and could I make an Arcana check to see if there is a safe way to do this?
Um, I think that you had previously tried to make that check the last time, and because
Yeah.
you did not roll very high, you
Ah.
weren't sure. And so I don't want to just let you repeat the same roll unless you feel like you want to justify why you have more information that would make a difference this time. Other than just knowing that it explodes if you do it haphazardly.
No, I would say Clementine would pray over it and use guidance,
Mhm.
but
I
I
mean,
would actually,
You
I
could
could
use guidance.
probably, yeah, I was gonna say Clementine would not go inside, but pray and look at it and use guidance to
Mhm.
see if she can get some sort of divine clarity on how not to
Okay.
be blown up.
Sure, I'll let you, roll Arcana again this time with guidance. I'll allow that.
Guide me, Donatello. Wow. So even with guidance, that would be not enough.
Okay.
Because that was a Z. I have a negative in intelligence. So
Okay, so
Oh.
you know what that does, I think, actually, is I'm going to
Oh,
go
yeah.
ahead and say, it's like, oh, yeah, no, you just do it right here. It'll be fine.
okay. And then I will use. Let's see. Do I have something that'll scuff that thing?
I can always attempt to do it with an arrow. That would
Ooh,
give some distance.
yeah, try that. Because I actually don't have. Oh, I've got a couple different cantrips I can use, but I don't necessarily think that would do it.
What a
So-
firebolt?
I don't. I have Sacred Flame, not Firebolt.
Oh, okay.
So I can try and shoot at it to scuff it.
Have
Shall I
at it.
roll an attack?
Have at it. As
Sure.
Clementine moves out of the way.
That is an 18.
Yeah, I think with an 18, you can kind of skid the arrow across the ground, and it's disrupted enough that you do see a shockwave go off, and I mean, I think it makes sense that you would have to put yourself where you were firing from, right? Like, because you're right now, I don't think you
I probably would.
couldn't have done it from where you were. Yeah, so you could have
Yeah,
done it
you're
right
well
there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you again to make a dexterity saving throw, but this time with advantage because you're further away.
Okay. 12.
12. Yeah. So yeah, that one would have been 27 cold damage. But yes, it's you're still within the radius of its effect. But everyone else has got cover behind the wall.
Well,
Yeah. So you would take
Okay.
instead 13 cold
Yeah.
damage.
All right. That didn't work out too terribly well.
Yeah.
Oof,
Okay.
by the way, that was
Um,
3 6s. My God.
ugh.
Yeah. I'm
And a
going.
5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open up this. See if we've got a coat closet or another water closet
All right.
behind these two up here, and that'll take care of the upper doors.
All right. Everyone, place your bets.
Water closet! Yay! Awesome. Going in there.
More of a
Tinkle,
nice
tinkle,
closet.
tinkle.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm refreshed.
Okay. Well, that's two circles down.
Mhm.
Yep.
Next one we find, I think we should be more circumspect about.
Yeah. Anyway. I'll I will go ahead and open up this door.
All right.
Which one? The one?
Wait.
Oh,
Uh,
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
All right. Inside is a sitting room. And because we have run out of otherwise the choices for your D4, what happens in here is you see the remains of well, let's see. Let's have you find out how many. Where is it? Where is it? Yes. Someone roll another D4 here.
Okay. I will roll.
All right. You see the remains of what look like 3 guards, like
Okay.
dressed in armor, and there are what is but as you watch, they seem to rise up and have their own ghostly forms animate, and they, like the castle staff before them, are angry. And we're going to roll initiative as they, rise up, rise from their graves,
Okay.
and moan and wail and begin to.
Lovely.
Remember to select your token when you roll your initiative, so it'll go on the tracker. Oh, I am rolling absolute pigeon crap today.
Yeah, you guys were having a rough time last time too.
Yeah.
I haven't.
At least a good chunk of us might be going ahead, because last time I think it was like the majority of us were like on the bottom of the track.
So only Rufus, who can't actually see what's happening yet, is going to get to go before the wraiths do.
Oh, great. Rufus is going to come down here and knock an arrow and pray.
Are you ready an
'Cause
attack?
that
Are you
thing-
ready an attack?
Yeah, I'm readying a short bow
Okay.
to the first one that comes through the door.
All right. So you realize what that allows me to do.
And
It
they're
goes
ghosts.
right through the wall
Yeah, right.
and attacks you where you aren't watching. And yes, you, Rufus, you are so focused on the door that you do not immediately see in time as this one emerges from the wall and reaches out its spectral hand to try to drain your life away. But it only gets a 10.
Does not hit.
Yeah, lucky you. And so then this one is just going to go right at you, Aurora.
Yeah.
That is a critical hit.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. Oh boy. Oh boy.
A critical hit from undead is bad.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Just to
Might-
make sure I'm getting the crit damage appropriately, I'm going to roll separately rather than the beyond 21. But Aurora, I'm afraid coming at you right now is 37 necrotic damage.
Wow.
And your hit point maximum decreases by the same amount.
By the same amount.
Oh. 37.
Mhm.
Well.
I think Aurora is going to need that uncursed.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. We got the third one is going to emerge from the wall and go after Clementine.
Indeed.
And only get a 9. So, Aurora, you had the bad luck that round.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So that makes it your turn, Clementine. So what does Aurora look like having weathered this this terrible necrotic attack?
Have you ever seen? It's snow that. It's been like a few warmish days, and like a snow pile is like, like looks like it's almost on the verge of collapse.
And it's lacy and
Yeah.
icy.
Yeah.
And fragile.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she looks like now.
All right. So.
And maybe,
You're up,
maybe that
Clementine.
carrot nose is drooping a little.
Yeah.
Yeah. The hat is kind of canted over to one side, so you only have one eye showing.
Yeah. It's gone from jaunty to messy.
Yeah.
I think you might be muted, Jason, unless you're just not saying anything. Okay.
No, I was trying to. There's 3 of these ghosts. Man, and we are spread out. But actually, hold on. I may have to blow this, and that means I'll be out of spells or third level spells. But let's see. What can I do? How bad do you look? Really bad, by the way.
Yes, I do. I do.
Screw it. I'll do it. I will cast. Magic Circle.
Okay, Magic Circle. I think
takes a minute to cast.
Yeah, that's a.
Oh, it's a cast time. It's a minute. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Because you can't. Yeah, never mind. I can't speed that up either. So I won't do that one. Then I will have to go with. Oh, that's only on self. Never mind. Well, you know what? The good old classic clerical spell, Spirit Guardians.
Okay, is that that's the one that creates a rate aura around you? I believe.
Yes,
Is it 15 foot radius?
15-foot emanation. Yep.
All right. All right. Nice. And do they make their save or whatever when they start their turn there or right away?
Is let's see. When you cast a spell, you designate a creature to be unaffected by it, and the other creatures have their speed is halved in the emanation. And whenever the creature enters the creature's space, and whenever a creature enters the emanation, ends its turn ends its turn there, the creature must make a wisdom save. So yes,
Okay. So that means they do it right now. I still had a yellow dot on you, Doke. I don't remember what that was for, but probably it was something that wore off after the last fight, I'm guessing. So
That was a shield of faith.
okay, would that have
Yeah.
still been on then? I think that's a
That's
concentration.
a short
Yeah,
one. Yeah.
it's
Okay.
it's a
All
short
right,
one.
so that means that the wraiths are all going to make their saves right now. Is a wisdom save, you said?
Yep, DC 15.
Okay, from left to right, 17, 13, 10. So this most leftmost one that just attacked Aurora is unaffected, but the other two, what happens to them?
They take 13 points of radiant damage or half that for the save.
Okay, so 13. And then 6 for the one that saved. These are definitely hardier than the specters that you fought before were.
Right.
But that certainly does hurt them, and they sort of understand now that the closer they are to you, that's causing them damage.
Right.
So
And
they'll have to either continue to take that or yeah.
Yep. And one more thing. It should have one more. Where is it? Yep. And then Clementine will move up next. We'll move up here. Oh, that's right. I can't heal you. So I
Yeah.
will just have to spend a focus point and flurry of blows this one that is attack. Can I? Yeah, I can hit this one because it's coming through the wall, correct? Or is it just in the
So
doorway?
does flurry of blows usually require you to have made the attack action? I think it does.
It does.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and- then I will use my bonus action war domain cleric and just make a one unarmed strike.
Okay. On which one? The one that the one that was it had attacked
Can I get
Aurora?
to the one?
Yeah, I'll allow
Yes,
that.
can I get to
I'll,
that
You
one?
know, yeah, I'll
Yeah.
allow it. I'll. You know what? It's fine. Just go ahead and roll normally.
Yep, yep. So I only get the one hit on it this time, but that's fine.
Mhm.
Does a 24 hit?
It sure does.
Righty.
I imagine this is a mundane weapon, though, so it'll be probably
It's just my hands, yeah. So it's blood.
yeah,
It's
resistant.
it's bludgeoning
but,
right now. So
Oh wait, but like what? Oh, you probably don't have enough monk levels to have the magic unarmed strikes.
not
So,
yet. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't. They don't
Yeah.
become. They haven't become
Right.
force yet.
So that's another 4 damage to it since it's resistant. But yeah, you punch that ghost.
Ghost puncher.
Punching
There you
makes
guys
me
go.
feel good. Anyway,
Okay.
yeah, end of your turn. That would make it Aurora's turn.
Yep, end of my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see the. That is an action. Okay. I am going to. I'm going to risk it and see if I can move up here without being immediately killed.
Well, it is going to try to make an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Which gets a 15.
Miss. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now Aurora focuses in, and her coal eyes, which have been kind of drooping, light up, and she lets out a glowing breeze comes out from her in a 15-foot cone
Okay.
to affect these two here.
So the middle one
The
and the
one-
left one, or the
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
So
The one in front of me and in front of Rufus. By me
okay.
and
So yeah, the right one then, and the middle one and the right one. Yeah, gotcha.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, that'll work.
And
Did
they
make
need to make a con save.
Con
DC
saves.
15.
Okay.
Do I need to make a con save?
No.
They got a 16 and a 21 respectively, I'm afraid.
Okay, they both saved, but that still means half damage. That is 13, which would be reduced to 6. Radiant damage.
Okay, so yeah, they're not resistant to radiant, so but they take only half because of the save, so that's 6
Yeah.
from each. All right.
And if it was possible, Rufus would gain 13 HP, but he is
Alas,
cursed.
yes, the magic is not able. You, I think you sort of feel the initial warmth that would normally indicate like the magical healing, Rufus, but then it feels like this sort of heaviness that's sitting on your chest, just like sucks it all up. Okay.
And just so you know, there's a scent on it that is like a tundra summer.
Oh, summer breeze.
Makes me feel fine.
Yeah. So then I believe it would be Doug's turn.
All right. I am going to take my battle axe and attack the one down and to the right from me.
Gotcha.
And that's a 21. I'm finally rolling a good number.
Absolutely
All right.
will hit.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, this is the great X, but yeah, okay. And because I have magic weapon on it, I'm going to do one more point of damage than this.
Okay.
So that is 14 force damage.
Nice.
And I will change the cleave using my tactical master ability. Change the cleave to push
All right.
and push it back 10 feet.
Okay, cool. Let me just, I don't think it has, yeah, like it can't be grappled, but I don't think that means it can't be pushed. Pushed it 10
Especially
feet,
since
huh?
my magic weapon it's not resistant to it. It feels the whole impact.
Oof, oof, yeah, like that.
All right. So,
Yeah.
and I will step forward.
It kind of like half phases through the corner, like it would have
Right.
otherwise, like, yeah.
Right. And I will pursue it,
Nice.
and once again attack with the battle axe.
Same one, I assume.
Yeah, the same one.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, I'll get a critical hit.
Yay!
All righty, so that'll be 2d12 plus 5 damage.
Excellent.
27 points of damage. That's very
Wow.
nearly maximum damage.
Yeah, that's only 2 short of max damage on a crit. That's incredible. Yeah, so it is not entirely destroyed, but that one hit just takes out almost everything it had left.
Yeah.
All right, and I will at this point use the cleave mastery.
Okay.
Let me just go make sure I have exactly the right. Okay, that basically gives me an extra attack against the one that's
Right.
next to them there.
And I think it's just you don't get your strength modifier on that one or something like that.
Yeah, I just don't get the strength modifier on the damage. That's the only limitation.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wait, I think I accidentally rolled with advantage. That's just a 12 on the first one. Actually,
but
be
your
13
magic
because
weapon
of
would
the
be
makes it 13.
13 is the armor class, so.
Okay, so 1d12 damage.
Your magic weapon gives you the edge.
11 points of damage. That is
All right.
three d20s
You're getting
with a
some,
10, and 11, and 12.
karmic payback
Getting-
for all
Yeah,
those rolls
yeah.
before. Yeah. So that one obviously is, it's still a bit healthier than its comrade there, but yeah, but definitely
All right.
you've done damage
So
there.
so the one that I've been slamming on,
Mm-hmm.
that one's pretty weak at this point.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take my third and final attack against him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's starting to lose
Ah!
its parents. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately,
Only 11.
that's not going to hit. Unfortunately, I think as it's sort of weaving back and forth, it's able to sort of uh, curve itself
All right,
around the axe
let's-
blow in a way that biological thing
Yeah.
wouldn't physically be able to do.
Okay. I don't have a bonus action that is useful at this point. So I will, that will be the end of my turn.
Okay, brings us up to Rufus.
Okay. Rufus is going to slide over here
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to try this trident thing again.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is a magic weapon.
Yeah.
But I don't have mastery in it, or I don't
Mhm.
have proficiency in it. um, so I'm going to try and stick this one that's Nobilis has been, or that
If you were
Doke
to
has been.
move down to here, you would risk an opportunity attack from the top one, but you could put yourself in flanking position on the other one and roll with advantage.
Okay. How about bonus action disengage?
There you go. What are you,
Yep.
some kind of rogue?
Sneaky, sir. Sneaky.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
So
right.
you
Let's
can
see.
roll attack with advantage, flanking that one now.
Okay. Okay. So 15.
15 will hit, yeah, and it certainly would count as sneak attack here, although I don't know if you'll need it.
Okay. That is 7. It's not giving me my sneak attack damage, but let's.
Well, you roll that separately. So the are you using it one-handed or two-handed?
I'm using it two-handed.
Well, then it would actually be 13 damage.
Uh-huh.
But 13 plus your sneak attack of 19 is well more than enough. That is going to destroy that one. Disrupting its
Alrighty.
ghostly form to the point that it is no longer able to maintain supernatural activity.
Awesome.
All right.
Doke gives you a twig up.
Great. That the end of your turn?
Yep, that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Both of these wraiths do not like being within this spirit guardian's radius, but they are also like kind of too, like, they're not rational actors at this point. They are
Right.
just filled with ghostly rage, and so they're not going to run, but they are at least going to target the
source
individual
of
that
the
seems to be the source
tormentation,
of, yes, exactly. So I think they're both gonna go like this to both attack.
And no opportunity attack from me
Yeah,
either.
just out of that. So one attack. Oh my god, I just rolled another crit.
Ooh.
Second one only gets a 12, which probably misses. But now
It
time
does.
for your critical.
Let's see.
Once.
something?
Okay,
me
so
roll.
Clementine, that's going to be 42 necrotic damage,
Hmm.
and it reduces your maximum health by that same amount.
Okay, let me double check here to make sure I can't do something about that.
They will certainly finish their turn within the Spirit Guardians, assuming that you are not dead.
No, I am not dead. The
Good.
Concentration?
the temporary hit points kept me up.
Great. Well, I think that if you drop concentration, I'm going to have that happen at the end of the turn, so they will still take it for this round, but we will definitely, you will need to roll for it, and 42 means that you'll
Yeah.
have to get a 21 or higher on
Make
your
it
concentration
21.
check.
Right.
Yeah.
They make wisdom saves. The left-hand one gets a 10, which will fail. The other one gets a 22, which will succeed.
Right. And
So when you are ready, go ahead and roll the damage.
What type of damage did they do? Was it bludgeoning?
They did
Slashing or piercing?
necrotic damage to you.
Oh crap.
Yeah.
So I can't even use deflect attacks because
Mm-mm.
that only works on bludgeoning, piercing, or
Yeah.
slashing.
They're literally just like trying to, drain away your life energy.
Right. So that means let's see if I can make this let's see if I can see and make this concentration check here.
Okay. So,
Boo. That will be Nope, that definitely wasn't it. That's only an 11.
okay. So they are going to take the damage for it this time. But
But it'll drop.
yeah, it'll drop.
Come on, big damage, big damage, big damage. Way down here, screen. There we go. How about 14 points of radiant damage?
So the one that failed is the one that had more left from before. So it's they're still kind of even, but one takes the 14, one takes the 7. Yeah.
All right.
But they achieved their desired result, which was that they didn't have the spirit guardians anymore.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Poor man's dispel magic.
Yeah. Now it's your turn, Clem, and time.
Right.
Action disengage. Get the hell out.
To be fair, I should be. Let's see if I can do some fancy dancy dancing here. I will, as a where is it? Should know looks better than this. As I will expend a key point to use my martial arts, and I will do patient defense and take the disengage action.
Okay.
And that gives me the dodge. I can take disengage and dodge at the same time.
Okay, great. So not only will you be able to move out of the way without the opportunity attacks, but then you also have dodge even if they run after you.
Yep, and I can still punch them in the face.
Okay.
So we'll try that, and you'll actually see.
Go after whichever the one's weaker, and I'll take.
One,
if you.
The one on the right hand side is marginally weaker than the other.
Okay. And which also means because I've got my dagger and I'm a cleric, I can use Vex. It means I can hit it 3 times. So we're gonna smack this fellow, and hopefully it goes down. If not, I'm gonna run away because I'm very. By the way, Clementine looks very disheveled, almost like the snowman wants to fall apart. Almost.
Oh no!
Yeah, our
We're
snow.
both in the same state.
Oh, I've only got 9 hit points.
I'm not far. I'm not much above you.
Yeah. So.
First attack.
Use this room for a rest.
Yeah.
27 for the first one.
That'll certainly hit.
Ooh, so close to a crit.
A mundane dagger, though, still probably, right?
28 for the second one. Yes.
Okay.
And oof, a natural 1.
Okay. Well, that's still 2 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage for that.
True. Can I use that on myself? Or is that what type of action is that? Can I use it on myself? Because the cleric has a thing that I can make I can make it hit, actually. Where is it? It's called
like
God's
blessing or something, or
when you are a creature within, you can use. Oh, I'm out of channel divinities. Never mind. So that is definitely a miss. But I do have empowered strikes, so my unarmed strikes are force.
Okay, fantastic. There you go. So yeah, go ahead and roll your full damage then for those 2 hits.
Yep. So that'll be 8 points for the first one.
Nice.
And 7 points for the second one.
All right.
And Clementine will skedaddle.
Yeah. So the wraith is not destroyed, but it certainly takes significant damage there, and it's considerably weaker than the other one now.
Actually, how far was that? How far was that movement? I should have some more movement there. That's 25. So yeah, I can move. I can move a little further away. Yep,
All
45 feet. There we go.
Okay, Aurora. Would
Hopping
have...
over the hovering over the table as you
Yeah.
go.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Oh no, she splits, and the bottom goes
Right,
under the
yes.
table, and the top bounces over the top, and then they meet back up on the other side.
Well, obviously.
so Aurora doesn't have such magical escaping
Hmm.
abilities, so she is just going to move over here. So she's not
Okay.
You should
as easy
that one's pretty banged up though.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then she's kind of just gonna kind of tuck in, and her form turns to ice a bit.
Okay.
False life.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Can you move out of that spot, because that's where I was going to go to do my tactical thing.
Yeah.
No,
If you just
I need to
shift over like
shift
up
shift
one.
up shift up
Like that?
one, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So.
And, okay, on my turn. Moving there.
Mm-hmm.
Attack with the great axe. That's a 20.
Okay.
A baker's 20.
Sure. Hits.
That does 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And if it's still around, I'm going to push it back 10 feet.
Okay. It is still around. It's very, very weak at this point. It can't go back a full 10 feet. I think it gets like gooey mushed into the other one for a moment and then kind of bounces back.
I will move up to there, attack it again. A 28 to hit.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. 17 points of damage. I will cleave to the second one.
Yeah, that one is destroyed. I'll have to replace it in the tracker. That's okay. Yeah.
Third attack is the cleave. That's a 15.
You get the cleave automatically, right? It's not your third attack. Yeah.
So that is. Yeah. I get this is the cleave.
14 to hit.
This one is 9 damage.
Okay.
10 actually, because I do get the magic weapon bonus.
Yeah.
And then my third attack.
Great. Nice.
That's
yeah, you're definitely making up for those bad rolls before.
Yeah. And that is 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And once again, I do not have a bonus action that is meaningful, so that is my turn.
All right. So it is definitely weaker than it was before. It is not totally destroyed yet, but Rufus, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to come over to here. I can't flank it. But I can try and get it in the gut.
Yeah.
Please.
Looking for a 13.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Two-handed.
Yeah.
Two-handed with sneak attack.
All right.
I have a feeling it's going down.
Yeah.
Okay, so
let's find out what the number is though for fun.
Roll 2d10.
And then
plus,
double your sneak attack dice as well.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm typing this in. 2d10 plus 3 plus 66. That's 35 points of damage.
All right. Is 66 is that not your normal sneak attack?
That is my normal sneak attack. Do I need
you double
another
that
one?
too? Yeah, so add another 66 onto this 35.
Okay, so that's 22 for 57 points of damage.
Yeah. And because you're using the trident of enchantment, I think what happens is that you watch as you basically get it right in the gut, and it's like its bottom half sort of just starts to dissipate, but then the top half briefly turns into a ghostly chicken, which looks very confused before it also dissipates. Nice. Well done. So yes,
Yay.
you have defeated the last of the wraiths.
Clementine is like, ow.
Mhm.
Agreed.
Yeah. Well, this room kind of looks cozy, so let's do a search and maybe we can
Mhm.
take a rest here.
It'll take I only need 4 hours for a long rest, but if I take 2 or a full 8 hours, I can come out of the 4, decurse 2 of us, stand like a statue for another 4 hours, and decurse 2 more of us.
Well, I'm pretty much okay.
Bearing in
so you
mind
don't need-
that once you decurse them, they then can recover hit points, which
Right,
means
that's
if
what I'm
they
saying.
finish a rest before that, they will not have recovered hit points for the rest.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is
You would
why
recover the other things, though.
Yeah, which is why I definitely want to, before you guys try to rest, let me decurse you first, because I can't help you if I can't heal you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I'll also just add, I think narratively, it completely makes sense tactically here why a rest would be really important. But I'll also just add that the people down in the town are suffering, and every hour that longer you take is, So
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, that's why I don't.
But if we
I
don't,
think that,
but his suffering will be even longer prolonged.
Oh, of course,
if we
yes. No, I
fail.
understand. Yeah. So, how are you preparing the room here for your rest?
well, I think first we need to search and see if there's any exploding magic circles.
Yeah.
Very true.
You do not find a magic circle in here.
Okay. Okay. So after that, I think it's just kind of plop down, put your feet up, take a nap.
Scoot the guard skeletons into the corner.
Yeah.
You guys see Clementine just kind of move into the center of the room, and suddenly is absolutely still. And I mean so still that it's literally like they're just a snowman.
Yeah. Do you not have the last third level spell slot that you could use to like decurse yourself?
That was the Spirit Guardians.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
I mean, the Spirit Guardians made a difference. That was some
Oh, yeah.
significant damage.
Oh, yeah.
All three of
Yeah.
those. So yeah, but
Yeah.
but yes, it does mean that you don't have it left. So
Okay, I just wanted to double check.
okay.
All right.
Gonna go ahead and Aurora sits on a little stool and also becomes indistinguishable from a snow person.
Okay, and Rufus, because you guys are like cold and stuff, he's gonna like get in this corner.
You're gonna do that thing where you just wrap into a tiny little ball where you're like your nose is
Yeah.
practically pressed into your own butt.
Yeah, and
Tail
and
kind
the
of-
tail is completely around his entire form.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doak rests by just kind of closing his eyes, and it he doesn't sit, but just kind of settles. And again, he's being a tree person. His he doesn't look quite as inanimate as the snowman, but snow people, but he doesn't rest the way animals do.
Yeah.
And he's going to put himself in front of the door so that if the door, because I assume that the door opens inwards, if something tries to come through the door, it'll have to wake him up first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yes.
Would the reduced HP of the
When you finish the long rest.
okay.
But yeah, not until then.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so the reduced HP goes away after a long rest, but not being able to
The
recover.
curse.
The curse does not. Yeah, the curse does not go away until it's removed.
Right. So
Yeah. Let's see. Oh wait, excuse me. While cursed, the target can't regain hit points, and hit point maximum doesn't return to normal when finishing a long rest.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
And its hit point maximum decreases by 3d6 every 24 hours that elapse. That now 24 hours is not elapsing, but yeah.
but yeah,
But
okay.
that means that this is a rotting curse. This is not
right.
Yeah.
static.
So we'll have to take at least because I only need 4.
Yeah. You cannot take
You only need
back-to-back
4,
long
but-
rests. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
So in any case though,
Yeah.
I can
yeah.
can at least decurse. I can at least decurse.
You and
Artune.
Aurora, I
Right.
think.
Yeah, the snow people. I'm in pretty good shape.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
so
at
am I.
out of 90. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'll decurse both of us and.
Well, so hang on. You are settling in for a long winter's nap.
Right.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's like you have secured this room, but you're in a cursed mansion
Very true.
Yeah.
during
Yeah.
a supernatural blizzard. So I
Right.
think that things get very quiet, very still. Like there's no fire, there's no light. Everything is just like very quiet. And as each of you kind of goes into your rest, I want each of you to tell me the Winterfest dream that you have.
Mm. Okay, so Doak imagines himself, instead of being a deciduous tree person, he's suddenly a coniferous tree person. He's always, and deep in his heart, secretly envied the coniferous folk for their ness. And not only that, he's festooned with baubles and lights and garlands and is just the prettiest tree person you've ever seen, dancing through a Winterfest landscape. And then he turns and the illusion drops away and he's back in his own self. And it turns into a nightmare of his of the withering of wintertime, and he's bare and twisted and ugly, and no one wants to have anything to do with him. He's not the center of this festival. He's now excluded from it. And I figure a nightmare is appropriate to the
Oh,
setting.
yeah. In fact, you're ahead of me because I was about to, if each of you give me happy dream, I was going to say how it turned terrible.
Yeah.
I was going to offer how like all of the ornaments and lights and so on that you were festooned with turned into like choking toxic vines and thorns.
Well, I mean, that's fine, but a dream of social isolation is even worse.
All right. So yeah, how about the rest of you?
Clementine actually starts out having a dream of the moment she was separated from her family, from Clem Sr. and Clem Jr., her brother. They were having a wonderful holiday dinner. Everyone was enjoying themselves. It was a warm and delightful time in the land of Root. And then a terrible, terrible thing happens, and they are scattered, and she is cursed and turned into a snow person and sent off away from them. In fact, that is why Clem Senior for a long time, adventured by himself, and Clem Junior is now traveling elsewhere. And that and then it gets even worse because not only does she remember this terrible moment, but now she realized it's like she's stuck and she doesn't the dream is like you'll never get back to your family. You will be stuck in this icy, cold place forever.
Rufus, Aurora?
Go ahead, Aurora.
Okay. Aurora has a dream that starts out very pleasant. She is sitting uh, in a nice, warm uh, room. You know, a simple house. She her unmelting form is uh, is uh, facing a very gorgeous Goliath woman, and they're just laughing and joking and singing you songs that you can't hear. There's no sound, and uh, then she blinks and suddenly the fire is out. The chair she's facing is empty. The room is freezing. It is covered in hoarfrost and just dead, basically. And she just, you know, you can never go back. And that's it.
I think Rufus starts out dreaming of where the northern wind are normally. And that is significantly further north, where, Doak is one of the rare deciduous trees that has managed to survive. And Rufus is dreaming that he is a much smaller, more normal looking fox. He's not an anthropomorphic fox. He's, on all fours, taking shelter under, Doak's roots. And there's, two snow people to the right and to the left of them. And that's kind of how he thinks of their non-active state. But it gets colder, and it keeps getting colder, and it keeps getting colder, and eventually Doak's roots freeze, and they can hear, he knows that, they can all hear the people crying out for help, 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 help. We're cold, we're lonely, we need Winterfest, we need the cheer. But he's trapped behind a wall of ice, and he's just a normal fox, and Doak is frozen to the ground, and his two snow friends are frozen in place, and nobody can move, and they can't help anybody.
So, all four of you having your dream turn to nightmare in this way find yourself suddenly gasping awake from this nightmare all at once. And the reason for your sudden awakening is that, oh God, the specters are back. So we're going to roll initiative, but because all four of you are surprised, you are going to roll initiative with disadvantage.
Okay. Not too bad, actually. Got a 13.
Got an 11.
Let me
But I think I was not selected. Nope, it's there. Okay.
all right. So does everyone have their new?
I had forgotten about the specters. I had.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Or I would have said we should keep watch, but
Mm-hmm. So
was...
the specters did roll high enough that they're going first, and I think that um, they are one each are going against Rufus and Doke, specifically because right now the Snowborn seem indistinguishable from an ordinary snow construct, so they don't
Right.
read as targets right now.
Right.
So we're getting one attack against Doke. That's a 15 to hit.
Nope.
And then against Rufus is a 7 to hit. So I think that even though they are able to get close enough to make their attack, your quick reflexes upon awakening in this panicked state give you the edge to avoid the attack. And so now, Clementine, though you were totally unmoving, you were not unconscious, and so you are able to act. You have not had enough of a rest to have gained back anything yet.
Yep. So the only thing I can do at this point is to punch it till it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
But that means I can get a full round of attacks, which means it's going to get hit 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. Boo, boo, boo. And hit one. Oh my gosh. That's an 11.
Okay, and 11 is going to miss.
Excellent. There we go. That's a 22.
That'll for sure hit, yeah. Go ahead and just roll damage first on it.
All right. Another 22.
So roll the damage.
Okay, first one is 10 points, and the second one is...
this is why I wanted you to go ahead and roll the damage, because the first hit takes it out. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So you could move and attack the other one.
Okay.
And that's another 22 to hit with another 10 damage.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, you also destroy that one. Poof, poof. They were both pretty injured still from
weak. Yeah,
from the previous fight. Yeah. So I think all of you are sort of like, had been shocked awake, but you do have a little bit of a sense that like there had been a little bit of the weight that was hanging on this place. It's not gone, but there's an edge that's been taken off of it now. So you think that if you resume your rest, you are less likely to be disturbed again.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay. So you did not complete your rest, but that happened quickly enough that you can resume your rest and not lose time. Although I am going to ask someone to roll a d20 for me.
Who's got the hot hand?
I'll do it.
Yeah, you got the hot hand.
12.
Okay, yeah. So you resume your rest, and at least only 4 hours in, that's going to be Clementine and Aurora will both have completed a long rest in that time.
Good.
So,
Then you can keep watch while the rest of us finish ours.
Well,
yes.
But tell me if there's anything you would do immediately, though.
Honestly, so if Clementine uncurses both of us, would we would be able to heal, like use healing spells.
Mm-hmm.
But like the max HP is just you know.
It's still
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just.
What I will also say, though, just as a broad meta narrative statement here, is that this is a holiday inspired one shot, and we're already a little bit silly. You guys are supernatural winter guardians. So what I guess I'm just suggesting here is that if you want to come up with some out of the box ideas, you may have to persuade me that it will work. But I would say that just because something isn't on the character sheet doesn't necessarily mean you couldn't do it. So like if you had ideas for other stuff that you would want to try, we could talk about that. And I am more open to that than I would be in a normal campaign because of, you know, it's a one shot and it's holiday themed. But you tell me.
I think first things first. Yeah. Uncurse, please. Remove curse, please. And you're muted.
Yeah. I was saying that's going to be the first thing I do, and then I can heal you with gentle punches.
Actually, let me do some healing for myself.
If basically these are free for me. Like these are basically free for me.
Okay.
Yeah, because the updates to Monk are excellent because I can just get all my focus points back. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and
So are you casting remove curse on the two of you? Okay.
Yep. And then
all right, yes. When the curse is removed, that sort of cold weight that had been weighing on you is gone. And so you still have the hit point maximum reduction is still in effect, but you now can recover hit points.
Right. So let's see.
No longer slowly rotting from the inside out.
Yay!
Love when I'm not slowly rotting from the inside out.
Yeah.
And so what's your total hit points that you have right now with the reduced?
12 out of 44.
Out of 44. I've got 6. Take 3d8 plus 9.
3d8 plus 9 healing.
Yep.
So I roll 3d8.
You can roll it, or I'll roll it. Either one. You can roll it.
Okay. D8 3. So 12 plus 9 is 21. Wow.
And then I will do the same.
So, for this, I think you're essentially like summoning snow and packing it onto the both of us.
Yes, it looks like. Have you? It's like you see Clementine, and if you've ever seen like Ip Man when he's working with the wooden sparring dummy, it's basically that, but on a person, and it's very gentle. Man, I only recovered 19. That's not good.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use the cure wounds on myself. For second. Wow, cure wounds is a lot more than I.
The 2024 cure wounds
It's
increases
real good.
the amount that you
Yeah.
heal. Yeah.
I mean,
Real good.
well,
And it upscales really, really well too.
I'm back up to my maximum now.
Your current maximum as opposed to
Current,
your
my current maximum.
How long does the reduction last?
So now that you are not cursed, another long rest would remove it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can't just take another long rest back to back.
Yeah.
Okay. Think.
So I took one max.
So I don't actually have anything that I need to recover. Doug, how about you? I think we could probably, with this 4-hour rest, we could count it as a short rest.
I mean, I'm still cursed, so
yeah.
The only, I mean, with the long rest, I've recovered all of everything I can except for the hit points. So,
yeah. I mean, I don't have anything that I've used that would recover.
Yeah. So
we could have it just be a short rest then, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, let's keep going. If you guys are healed up and stuff, let's keep going.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Aurora still looks a little hollow compared
Mm.
to how she normally is, but
Mhm.
she's her her
I th-
nose
we
is back to its full.
Mhm.
It's not no longer crooked. It's sticking out
Yeah,
straight like it
Yeah.
should.
yeah.
yes,
All
It's
right.
no longer rotted.
yes. All right. So how about I take the front this time,
Okay.
Yeah,
and
okay.
open the door across the way from us.
Okay.
All right.
And just in case there's any nasty surprises, don't all cluster right in front of the door.
Okay.
Like you are about to do. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, you open the door, and it is what looks like sort of like a dressing room. Like there's like suits of armor and stuff
Mhm.
on the walls, and you do see that there is another magic circle in there.
Okay.
So,
I am
Okay.
going
So
to. All right. If I step back
Mm-hmm.
from the open door and take out one of my hand axes,
Yeah, there is kind of a like a straight shot in this room, whereas before
Right.
you had to kind of be at an crooked angle.
yeah. So I'm going to from back a ways there,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, he's gonna Doke kind of waves everybody else off
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
from standing in front of that doorway, and he'll take an axe and aim for the edge of the circle.
All right.
And
Sure.
if he
Okay.
misses, he can call it back without
All
problem.
right.
So
So go ahead and roll, but I think you know if you miss, you could just do it again. So
yeah, that's a 20.
yeah, it's fine.
At
So
19
yeah,
actually.
it
Yeah.
definitely detonates, but you are outside the 15-foot radius of effect, and so everything else in the room is blasted with a cold shockwave. But you are able to destroy that one, and when you have destroyed that third one, Rufus, you
Mhm.
are in best position to notice that the door to the north of you um, makes sort of like a smaller shockwave and then a clicking sound when Doke
That
destroys
one.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Um,
All right.
and I think you had seen, you had walked by those doors a couple of times without getting really close. They did seem like they were different kinds of doors. So you know that the one directly to the north of you and then the one over here were kind of paired in that way. So you
Yeah.
were standing close to this one, so you heard it make a sound. But
Okay. Well, that's the next one on our list, so I'm going to go check out what's up in here.
hmm so I think now that you are up close to it, you see that the handle had what looks sort of just like an interesting little engraved filigree around it, but that now looks like it's like smoking just a little bit, like it's a little bit charred.
Hmm.
Okay.
That's a sign of a fire. I like that for once.
But it was not like that before, is the point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see what's behind door number 4, 5, 8, whatever number we're on.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's get this. So, you now, as you move, you see a narrow hallway with stairs that go down. So, do you go first, Rufus?
Yep.
All right. Um, you hear as the door opens the sound of howling, and Raymond, the Lord Raymond, the who lived in this in Sifter Castle, Raymond Sifter, howling reaches an unbearable pitch as you journey into the musty basement of the castle. Your boots kick up dust. No living thing has ventured down here in years. And as you turn the corner, you see standing in the middle of this room is a gaunt, desiccated, undead elven figure wearing a nightgown and one of those sleeping caps with the tassels. And he like turns unnaturally to look up at you and just goes, "Winterfest, bah!"
Clementine, will you be joining us?
Yes.
Eventually.
So I think that as he sees you, we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay.
As you do.
As you do.
Wow.
Oh, holy
Nice.
crap!
Yeah, look at you guys getting a 22 and a 21 and still not even being close to going first. Okay, has everyone got look? You almost like not Aurora, but everyone else rolled pretty high. But yeah, unfortunately, we got a 30 rolled for our Lord Raymond here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a mean one.
He
Lord
it's
Raymond.
true. Yeah.
I have been holding that in for 2 weeks.
Yeah, so I think that what he does is he extends his hand towards you, Rufus, and he's doing a force choke basically sort of deal, but you watch as necrotic waves of energy seem to like ripple the air in the space between, and it feels like you've been grabbed, and he is channeling negative energy at you. It gets a 13 to hit. Which
does not hit.
Yeah, so you're sort of able to wrest yourself out of this sort of spectral grasp. But he does, in his frustration, then give you a dreadful glare. So I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. And that is a 6.
Yes, unfortunately, that means that even though you managed to get out of that initial grasp, you then caught his eyes, and his eyes are terrible. And you find his brain sort of just like kicking down the door of your mind and stomping around in there and doing 30 psychic damage.
Whoa!
And you are paralyzed until the end of his next turn.
All right.
You know, no big whoop. Yeah. So, that was Mummy Lord Raymond Sifter's first turn.
I'm glad I'm short because Doak can step over my ass.
Yeah. So, it is your turn, Rufus, but you are paralyzed. So,
okay.
I don't know that you are able to do anything.
Okay.
You are incapacitated, cannot take actions.
I got you, don't worry.
Cannot take actions, cannot move.
Yeah. There's not a whole lot left.
No.
Hold on. No, I want to double check.
Yeah. Unless you have some special feature that lets you bypass things like that.
That's what I'm trying. Because my reaction would be to like uncanny dodge to do half of that. But I don't necessarily know that that's actually going to be a thing.
I will let the uncanny dodge half the damage in the normal way. Wait, hang on. Let's look at uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge requires an attack.
Like this was like okay.
Yeah.
I think
evasion. Evasion would but that's a dex save.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm afraid I don't think there's anything that those can do for you.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah, so I think Doak, you are in best position to watch as the Mummy Lord's eyes just glint and gleam, and Rufus just goes stock still, in front of you. But it is your turn now. Yeah.
Yes, I am going to charge. Step over, Rufus. Charge down the stairs. And when I reach the bottom, I am going to cast Dissolution. It is a touch spell.
Okay.
as one of my attacks.
All right.
As an Eldritch Knight, I can do that. So
Okay.
26 to hit.
That's pretty good. I think that go ahead and do what that attack does.
Okay. That's 3d8 damage. So that's
Okay.
12 points of force damage.
Okay. So it does
And
take...
his armor.
Yeah, go
Yep.
ahead.
And his armor class is reduced by 1 for the next attack that I take against.
Well, unfortunately for you, as a reaction to getting hit by an attack roll, he transforms into a whirlwind of sand and teleports up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space that it can see, which is going to be up to here.
All right. Well, in that case, I will draw a hand axe and fling it at him.
All right.
Let me make sure that I'm in range. I do have 5 feet more of movement. Yeah, I'm going to take my last 5 feet of movement to go here and fling a hand axe at him.
Okay.
But that, unfortunately, is only a 13. I don't think
Not
that
going
will...
to do it for this guy. Nope.
Okay, I will use a bonus action to call it back to me and throw again.
Okay.
For my third attack. Ah! The curse has returned.
Oh, no.
All right. That is everything I've got. My full move, my action, and my bonus action.
All right. He is now going to use his a legendary action to let's see, what does he do for you? I think he is going to he is going to look into your eyes and say, "Flee." And this is a level 2 command spell. So I need a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Let me just check my abilities here. All right. Wisdom saving throw. Unfortunately, I do not do very well at those. That's a 2.
Yeah.
Does that mean I need to take that as my next action?
It means that on your next turn, you have to spend your turn moving as far away from the Raymond as you can.
Okay.
By the fastest available means is what it says. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I think, let's see. I think, yeah, never mind. I was going to say it's the level 2 version, so technically he could target a second person, but the only other person that's in line of sight right now is Rufus, which is, moot. Wouldn't be able to flee in any case. Okay, that was a legendary action. That was Doke's turn. Clementine, is now your turn.
Alrighty.
You can move through Aurora's space if you need to.
Oh yeah, I can squeeze through and do all kind of stuff. How much movement can I give myself? Because you're frightened, correct, Nobilis?
Not frightened as the status effect. It's
I am charmed, actually. I think that
commanded to flee, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. So, that being
enchanted rather than frightened.
I will just go ahead and... You said earlier the paralysis is done at the end until is at the beginning
after the mummy's next turn.
Yeah.
Right. So that's right before his turn. So
yeah. So it'll ultimately only be 1 round worth of being paralyzed.
Right.
Yeah. Don't worry about
it. He is also going to be vulnerable to attacks that happen as a result of being paralyzed. So if you can protect him, get someplace where the mummy won't be able to get to him, that might be a good idea.
I have an idea.
Yeah. By the way, you know that dreadful glare paralyzing you. Does that remind anyone of Legend of Zelda enemies?
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, but then again, I haven't played it.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. they scream and you freeze like this,
Yeah.
and they slowly walk towards you.
Ah,
It
All right.
is
What are we doing, Clem?
not great.
I will use my hand of healing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll spend a key point, use my hand of mercy to remove the paralysis condition. I can't heal
Nice.
you because you're cursed, but I
Mhm.
can remove that condition as a part of doing that to you.
Great.
And that'll count as my attack action because I technically do that as a part of punching you.
Okay.
And then,
Gotta hit those pressure points.
yep,
Yep. I kind of think of you doing this like to this kind of practice kind of ends up being like the really hardcore Swedish massages where
combined with Mr. Miyagi healing what's his name?
the
Right.
Daniel's the knee. And
Yeah.
then I will move up to the mummy. And I've got one more attack, or part of my normal attack action, and I will smack him and expend another key point,
How much movement do you have?
45 feet.
45. Because I think
10, 20, 30,
yeah,
40.
that
Oh.
gets you not quite
To the
there.
floor.
He gets you to here, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
I will. Oh, you're charmed, so I can't do crap about that. But I will throw. I can throw my dagger at him though,
Hmm?
and still, because it's a monk attack, I can still try to stun him. So I will whip that dagger at him as a part of that attack action, and
Okay.
hopefully it hits. Because if it does, then he has to make a con save to not be stunning struck.
Okay.
Let's hope that works. But I'm sure he's got a very good con save.
Hmm. Yeah, it's okay.
a rotting mummy? Hmm.
Uh, does a 20 hit?
A 20 does hit.
Nice.
Good. That would be scary if not.
Mhm.
Even for level 11.
So yeah, and then instead of strike, let me make sure. Because I'm pretty sure that it still does the damage as well as the thing. Yep.
Okay. By the way, I'm going to display in the thing. This is the artwork of this guy.
Ooh. Dang.
So he'll take. He has to
Oh,
make a
wow.
DC 15 con save, and he will take.
15 con save.
Yep.
Okay.
And he'll take 8 points of force damage.
Okay. Oh, he only got an 11 on the con save.
Oh!
Nice.
Heck yeah.
So
He
what does
is.
that do?
He has the incapacitated condition, if I'm not mistaken. One
Until
second.
when?
And if it's
End
you,
of
yeah, end of
End of
Clementine's turn.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
end of my next turn.
Sounds familiar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they on a successful on a failed save, the target has the stun condition until the start of
Stunned.
your next
Okay.
until the start of my next turn.
Stunned is different, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
got it.
stunned. Yeah.
Yeah. Stunned.
Incapacitated,
It's stunned.
unlikely fail strength and dex saves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure you can do that with a ranged attack? You know what? It's fine. I'm not worried about it. Yeah. Yeah. So okay, cool.
Yeah, I can't remember what stunned does. Okay.
Yeah.
go look
So
and see what
stunned
stunned
is they are incapacitated. Automatically fail strength and dexterity throws. Attacks against them have advantage. And then incapacitated means cannot take any action, bonus action, or reaction. I think it would be questionable if a legendary action would be included there, but I think a legendary action is an action, so I'm going to rule that they can't do that either.
Whew. Well, and that will be my turn because
Yeah. So they're going to take. You said that your attacks do have
Yeah, they're forced.
Oh,
they're
you know what?
they're empowered.
He should have had advantage on that saving throw. So I am going to roll that again. That's a 15. So does that
Oof.
mean that
Yep.
That succeeds,
yeah,
unfortunately.
Okay, so he does save, but I mean it does seem like something that could theoretically work. Like he doesn't actually have a huge modifier for that.
Right.
You watch as it kind of there's an initial sort of like reaction that he kind of shakes off, but he looks a little bit startled and alarmed.
Right. And if that's since I cannot.
And
that
he is not actually resistant to that physical damage anyway, so it takes 8. Yeah.
Okay.
But he's tougher than any of the other stuff so far for sure. Okay.
And since I can just since I can't flurry with my bonus action, I will, however, take patient defense and spend another key point to take that disengage and the dodge action at the same time. So that way I can get behind the big burly person and not.
Well, but I don't think you have any movement left though, right?
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Used it
yeah.
all.
Yeah, but it still give me the dodge, so that makes my AC 20.
Yeah. All right. Well, he's mad at you for almost stunning him, and so he's going to give you a dreadful glare too with a second legendary action.
Oh boy.
So that's a wisdom saving throw from you.
I'm pretty good at those.
Good. I hope you save for your sake.
I do too. Does a 23?
23 does. So no psychic damage or paralysis for you.
Woo.
Good job. Okay, that makes it Aurora's turn.
Okay, Aurora is going to come and stand in front of Rufus.
Okay.
Because, if
I'm not paralyzed anymore.
well,
Yeah.
still, it's
Yeah,
Yeah.
still works. Yeah.
He's just a little
Something.
guy.
Would it perhaps be your birthday?
No, I don't think so.
You're not a little birthday boy?
No,
Oh.
no, he's just a
Okay.
little guy.
I'm going to sling arrows at Mummy
Okay, great.
Mummy guy.
Sounds like a good plan.
Well, that first one is a natural 1.
Well, yeah, that's not going to work. I think it
And then
sticks
the
into
21.
one of Doke's little like wood antlers. No damage, but yeah, just like thunk. Huh? What?
Then a 21.
21 certainly would hit.
And that is a 10 damage.
All right.
Oh, I didn't do it.
100.
What's it called?
I don't.
Hunter's Mark. That's it.
Okay, well that's all right. Yeah, that's what I said. But yeah, you can do that.
Well, okay, I'll do it, and then
Yeah, your character knows how to do that. Yeah.
yeah, I forgot to do it before the
All
attack
right.
though.
No, that's fine. That's fine. So go ahead and roll your extra d6 for it.
Okay.
What kind of damage is that?
It is
I think
like-
it's just extra for the same attack,
Oh, okay.
right? You know, so it's still
Yeah.
piercing, but he is not resistant to piercing.
okay. So
Extra d6.
yeah, 1 second.
All right.
I was a little 1.
Okay.
1 damage.
All right. Every little bit helps.
Yeah.
All right. So is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okie dokie. That
What?
means
You called?
No. Yes. No. I actually there was a moment there after I said it was like, well, wouldn't it be cool if it actually was your turn now? But it's not.
Yeah.
In fact, actually, even at the end of your turn, before the round finishes and it becomes the mummy's turn again, the mummy is going to reach out towards you, Aurora, and attempt to channel negative energy at you. That is a 15 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. So you are able to evade that attack. I think now it is the mummy's turn proper. Back at the start of his turn here, I think he is going to step down closer to you there, Clementine. And
Yep.
he is going to try to use his rotting fist on you.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And that is a critical failure. He should have been rolling at disadvantage anyway. Now that I think about it, because you had the dodge, right? But yeah. So that negative one or that natural one will certainly rule the day there. So he is, however, going to also do dreadful glare at you again. So that's another wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
Yep. Hopefully this one goes through again. Oof. That is a 9.
Okay. Well, a 9 is going to fail. And so this time the dreadful glare does penetrate your mind and is going to do 27 psychic damage.
Oof.
And you are now paralyzed until the end of the mummy's next turn.
Man. And is there any way I can...
Okay, that kind of...
And because you are
Ogre's my
paralyzed
plan.
there, it means that, Rufus would not get sneak attack anymore.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So yes, that is the end of his turn proper here.
Okay. I think Rufus is going to, because he's on a slightly higher step than
Yeah.
Aurora is.
Mhm.
He's going to take out his, he's going to use steady aim to give himself advantage, take out his short bow, and try and hit the mummy in the face.
Okay. I think if you have advantage, you can do sneak attack, right?
That's the point.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
the point.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. I was just confirming that's how it worked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if it didn't meet the other criteria, but yeah.
Okay, so that is a 26 to hit.
Definitely will hit.
And that's going to be a whopping 33 points of damage in the face.
Nice. Yeah, that's a significant hit for sure. I mean, he's pretty tough, so he's got a ways to go still. But guess what he does as a reaction to getting hit by this attack?
Uh-huh.
Turns into
Teleport.
a whirlwind of sand and appears right behind you.
Yep.
I figured.
So did you have anything else on your turn?
I can't move because of the steady aim.
Bonus actions.
But bonus action.
I think you only have dash disengage and
Yeah.
Well, is the steady aim not does that just say if you use your movement?
That is a bonus action.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
so that's it.
Yeah.
You have to use your bonus action and not move, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Yep.
All right. Well, so it sounds like you don't really have anything else then.
Nope.
Okay. Well, at the end of your turn, then he's going to use a legendary action to make a rotting fist attack against you.
Uncanny dodge.
Well, and he only gets a 14, so.
Oh, okay, then I don't have to use that.
Yeah,
so
he-
yeah.
He swings
That
at
doesn't
you,
hit.
and you duck underneath.
Yep.
All right. We are definitely going to need to keep this moving if we want to end at 9:30 as was previously requested. So let's try to keep things moving along. All right.
Okay.
Great.
My turn. I need to
yeah.
flee.
Yeah.
So,
And now that he is over here, that changes the direction that you would be expecting to go.
So 10, 20, 30 is a move action.
Yeah.
And I will take a standard action to try and open that door.
Okay. Yeah.
How long does the command last?
Until
it
the
is
end of
just-
my turn.
Yeah, it's just for the one turn, but it says you spend your turn moving away from the mummy at the fastest available means. Yeah. So yes,
does that door open?
It does.
Okay, well then that's the end of my turn.
All right. I think the mummy's going to use his next legendary action to try that rotting fist again on
Okay.
Rufus. And that's a critical fail. You are a wily little fox critter, and you are hard to hit.
Yes.
All right, nice work. So, that makes it Clementine's turn then, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
And
But you are paralyzed,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
yeah, I think as previously established, nothing you can do there.
Yep.
Aurora.
Okay. Um, I am going to. Uh, 1 second. Just make sure I'm in the.
I'm not going to retcon anything, but I was also just realizing that when he does his whirlwind of sand thing, every creature of his choice that he can see within 5 feet of his destination space has the blinded condition until the end of his next turn.
Oof.
So that might happen the next time he does it.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move up to here because, yeah. And then go ahead and do some slashing at with that turtle dove daggers.
How would you have moved past him there? This is a narrow hallway.
I have a feature.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the snow folks can squeeze through spaces.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Yep.
Sure, I'll allow it. I mean, maybe it's like literally just not even a question of that, but yeah, cool.
Okay, so. Oh, geez, a 10.
Yeah.
For the first one.
10's not going to hit, unfortunately.
22.
Okay,
or
22.
8 damage.
Yeah. That will hit, and it will do damage.
Okay. And also,
that includes your hunter smart.
Yeah, hunter smart. I'll just 5.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Nice. And he already used his reaction once for this round, so he can't do that again. What he can do though is use his last legendary action to turn, and I think that he is going to look to you and say, "Grovel," and that is a command again, and I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
6.
Yeah. So that means that on your next turn, you will have to drop to prone and end your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. And so that brings it back to the mummy's turn. He's a pretty tough guy, as you're discovering, I think. But you're doing damage to him, though. I mean, he's not spotless here. But I think that he is, however, going to take this turn to cast a spell. And I think that he is going to cast this on you, Rufus. He is tired of missing. He's unleashing virulent magic on you, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw as he is casting harm.
Ooh.
That is a 21.
That is a success, which means you'll only take half of 14d6.
Holy shit! Thank you, Lord.
So
no.
Well, hang on. So
okay.
So it's not an attack roll. So I think as we established, uncanny dodge won't work. But so the 14d6 would have been 50. You will only take 25 of that. On a successful save, you take the damage. It does not reduce your maximum hit points. So because you saved, you take the 25 only.
Okay.
How is the fox?
Yeah, and I think, when you manage that save, he's kind of looking at his hand like, I've gotten rusty.
He's gotten dusty.
Mm. Rusty, dusty, musty, all the usties.
Yes. Okay. Let's see.
So that was his turn. He's done with his turn now, which does mean that you are no longer
Nice.
paralyzed, Clem.
Yay!
All right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Steady aim.
Mm-hmm.
Trident.
Okay.
You're gonna throw it?
Nope. I'm gonna stab him with it.
All right.
And if I can hit him, I'm gonna try and use one of these charges to turn him into a chicken.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Yes.
Nice.
Dang. Okay.
So
great.
here's the question. Do I get sneak attack?
I mean,
I do
yes, you
because
absolutely
of the
do.
steady aim.
Yeah. So
and
you
also Aurora's right there.
Well, I think we
If
could
otherwise.
work it out about Aurora because you're currently charmed, but the steady aim is sure thing. So you do get sneak attack for sure. That's going to be a hefty hit for sure. And in fact, because of the crit, I'm also going to rule that he would be making the saving throw against the polymorph with disadvantage. He normally has a resistance, so like he would have advantage, but he'll have to make a straight roll.
Okay, cool. This is 2d10 plus 12d6 plus 3.
All right.
63 points of damage.
63. Immediately he is bloodied. That's a massive hit. He is just absolutely floored by that. He is not destroyed, but that is a severe hit, and he is now definitely looking the worse for wear.
Jabbed it in and twisted.
Yeah. And I think when you twist it, it gets caught on like the nightgown, and as it twists up the nightgown, it pulls it, and it looks weird, and it just really highlights his weird desiccated body.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, is the polymorph as part of hitting him with it?
Let me double check. 4 charges. When you use the attack action with this weapon, you can immediately spend one of its charges to cast the polymorph spell DC 15 and
Nice.
transform your target into a hen.
I believe that is a wisdom save. Polymorph
does not.
Usually is. Polymorph,
Yes.
Yes. The polymorph spell tells you what the save is, but I believe it's a wisdom save.
Yep.
He is good at those. Normally would have advantage. This time he doesn't have advantage, so we'll see. Oh my god. He got a natural 1 on it. Which still means a 10, but that is not enough.
It's not, yeah.
And so not only have you just done this incredible hit on him, but you have now turned him into a chicken. I think he's a very unhealthy looking chicken.
A mummy chicken.
Yes.
Or a chicken mummy.
But yes, there's the
green
chickens are sort of
green glowing eyes. And...
it stands there just still for a second and then kind of. And the thing is, when polymorph, he does not still have his own mind. He has a chicken brain, so I think he just sort of starts pecking around in the corner.
How long does polymorph last?
Until he goes down to 0 hit points, or
I think it's
an hour.
Or is it?
Or a
it
minute?
is an hour. No, I think it might be right. It might be an hour actually. Yeah. That's fantastic. Yeah. So polymorph, yeah, it does last for an hour unless something reduces him to let's see. Gains a number of temporary hit points equal to the hit points of the beast form. Those temporary hit points vanish. So basically, I think. Let's see. Yeah, and then spell ends early if it has no temporary hit points left. So basically, I think a chicken has 1 hit point.
Yeah.
It
Which
does.
basically means that if you do any damage to him, he is going to turn back. But otherwise, it'll be an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so
Aurora would like to grab chicken.
Please do not grab the chicken.
all
You
right,
don't
well,
know where it's been.
yeah. So make
I'm trying to
an
keep it from
make an athletics check to grapple the chicken.
Or should it be animal handling?
Well, I think if you're just trying to grab it, then it would be athletics. But you know, you could make an animal handling roll instead if you want.
Yeah, animal handling.
That's funny.
14.
Here, chick, 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 chick. Okay.
Basically,
what was it?
14 animal handling to try and basically to allow it to keep, make it stay still while I grab it.
Yeah, it rolled a 7, so yeah. Yes,
Okay,
you
so I have
successfully
it.
grabbed the chicken, and I think that like once you've kind of got it, it kind of stops resisting, and it's just sort of like just frozen in your arms. So
Yeah, I just kind of, I just, hold it. Okay, let's just, while this is here, let's just keep, maybe search the room to see if there's.
Yeah, I was gonna say that there's some vault doors over here. I want to try and find that fourth circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me what you're doing. You're just gonna.
I'm gonna take a look at these vault doors over here and see
Okay.
if what I mean, not like try to figure out how to open them, but just what's involved. Are
Yeah.
they like combination locks or
They do seem to have you know what? The adventure does not say. So I think what you see here is that you believe that they have some kind of a magical lock on them. There's not an obvious mechanism other than just a wheel you turn, but what makes it locked is magical and not like a key or a combination.
I'm going to spend a minute casting Identify on the one right in the middle there to know what to know in detail what is what's going on with that magical lock.
Well, while he's doing that, I would like to take a look at this mirror that's at the bottom because it looks pretty prominent, so it seems like it means something.
So go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay.
I think we would want the chicken of Lord Raymond's
Secured?
chicken. No,
Well,
down here on the floor so that he doesn't fall down the stairs and lose his own
I
hit
think
point.
Aurora is carrying the chicken.
Yeah, she is. She is cuddling him.
I think chickens know enough to not accidentally fall themselves down the stairs in a way that kills them.
Yeah.
You know, I think chickens are not bright, but I think they can be relied upon to not accidentally fall off on so that would kill them.
They're not turkeys.
Well, also, you know,
Anyway.
the chicken has got enough mass that like it could probably tumble down the stairs and be fine.
Yeah.
Anyway,
the feathers are actually
but yes, go
pretty
ahead.
I got a 19 investigation.
So, looking at the mirror, you see it functioning as a normal mirror, but I think with your actual added check, you sense that there is something that is seeming to glow through the mirror just a little bit. And you suspect that there is actually something glowing in between the mirror glass and the mirror frame.
Oh.
Hey.
Could that be our last circle?
Yeah, that might be. I think this mirror might hold the circle.
Is it showing us the circle? Or I mean, is it holding the circle, or is it showing us the circle in the room through the reflection?
No, there is something physically causing a glow in between the mirror's backing frame and the glass. So,
Well, how much You know what?
So-
Honestly and truly, I'm not even going to get close to that to try to smack it because I'm really hurt still.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. I
Yeah.
have normal daggers and thieves tools. I think we
Remember
could.
that they explode when you
Well, no, I'm not trying to break it. I'm trying to get to it.
You just want to pry the glass out of the frame?
Yeah.
Yeah, make a like a thief's tools check.
Okay, that is a sleight of hand check.
sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
and I'll come help you. I'm pretty dexterous.
Okay, so that is a 24.
Yeah, I think you discover that it is actually like once you sort of get past the initial appearance of it, it's actually pretty easy to remove the glass because clearly it is designed to be removed. Because sure enough, once you pull away the mirror glass, there is the magical circle that is etched on the inside of the frame.
Okay. So let's get Lord Chicken Butt
Yep.
away.
I would like when you started messing with it, I would have moved. I moved back right away
Okay.
because
All right. And I'm going to boogie up to here.
Mm-hmm.
And so that should be out of the 15-foot radius. I'm going to steady aim, and I'm going to try and hit it with my short bow.
It erupts with the same shockwave that you have seen before. You've destroyed the fourth magical circle, and immediately the extra level of sort of heaviness and supernatural cold that you've been feeling lifts.
Yay! All right, so the townsfolk should be okay.
Well, you still got a mummy chicken to deal with here, but in the
Yeah.
meantime, Doke, you have finished your identify, and there is in fact an arcane lock spell on the
Okay.
door.
So no magical traps or anything. Just that
No,
lock.
just arcane lock.
Yeah. Right.
He doesn't
All right.
usually
Well,
expect people to get this far.
I don't have anything to deal with that directly, personally, but
I think it might be a good idea to surround the chicken, place it, and
place it
then
on the
just-
ground between us and all wail on it simultaneously.
Yeah, Clementine, do you want to like heal your? Oh no, are you all the way up? You just need a long rest to get rid of the.
To be
the
fair,
thing.
if you've got thieves' tools, you can try to pick that thing. It'll be
Well,
hard.
No, arcane
let's-
lock spell says cannot be unlocked by any non-magical means.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, if
Yeah,
you
they-
had like a dispel magic or something, that would be different. But that's also a
Yeah.
third level
Yeah.
spell. It probably, even if you had it prepared, it wouldn't. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yes. So I think moving along here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Let's-
think is the plan
Let's
to
put
just
the chicken. Yeah. Put the chicken in the middle of the room, and
Yes.
we'll all 1, 2, 3. Ah!
Okay, so I'm going to basically give then that you're all there in a moment. And so what we will have is before normal initiative would resume, you will each get your like readied attack, which means one attack of whatever you want it to be, not a full action round. Or in fact, actually for that matter, because of it being the readied action sorts of thing, no, okay, I was just going to say, if you had one person do their whole round and then that triggers everyone else's, but if that was what happened, then it wouldn't be all simultaneously and his reaction would come into play.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It needs to be all at once.
Yeah.
Okay, then if that is the case, then I will try to go first because if I can stun him,
Mm-hmm.
he'll come out
Yeah.
he'll be a stunned mummy and not
Okay.
just a mummy.
Great.
Remember, he has really good Constitution saves, though.
He
Right.
does not have a really good constitution.
Oh, okay. It's the wisdom.
Oh,
he has. Okay.
He
All
has
right.
what he has is magical resistance, which lets him roll with advantage. But yes.
Right.
But yeah, all right. So let's go ahead and do one attack.
Yep.
So all of us.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but we're doing in order,
using
obviously.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and do yours.
Natural
so-
20.
Really?
Natural 20. Yes.
Okay. You know
Sorry,
what?
roll-
I'm going to go
roll
ahead and
the
I'm actually, well, okay. I'm going to give you all the opportunity now, if you like, to just say, this is just going to work. You're just going to finish him off this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead
like
of rolling
that.
it
Yeah,
out.
I think
because
so.
We're basically at the time we were trying to shoot for to finish. So I think what just happens is that there is, obviously he turns back just enough to say, "You fools!" And then the rest of you just wail on him and you take him out. Technically, he did have 47 hit points left, but I think that, especially starting with a crit and the possibility that he would be stunned immediately after, I think the rest of you would finish him off. And so I think what happens is as he is vanquished, he dissolves into dust. And Aurora, you feel briefly like something passes through you when he dissolves, disintegrates. Like it something moves through you spectrally and then comes out behind you and it moves in that direction.
I'm going to spin around to see if there's something I can.
He's got one of those soul jar things.
Could be. You do, however, hear though that those 3 vault doors all click when he is destroyed.
Yay!
I'm gonna go to the middle one and the one that appears that seems like the force went through and
so I'm going to go ahead and reveal all 3 because they're all 3 open now. So you first there, and look, it is a weird mystical looking jar that looks like it might have his dried up heart or something in it.
hey, perhaps
Cut to
perhaps...
all of you kicking the shit out of that heart too.
Yeah.
And then when you look in the other ones, loot.
Loot.
But I if I might offer as a suggestion, y'all are on salary as the Northern Wind.
Yeah.
Maybe this loot was really kind of stolen from the town people below anyway.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah.
that's what I was gonna suggest. I mean,
okay,
what use do we have? What use do we have for coins?
All right.
Well, I figure in exchange for letting giving the townsfolk all the gold and such, we have a very nice we have a little party.
Yeah.
Sure.
A little winter crest party.
Yeah.
But there
Yeah.
seems
Alright.
but I was gonna say, but there seems to be chests in there. Maybe there's some
yeah.
magical doodads.
Well, I think that
We'll see.
perhaps that is something we can leave to, leave the audience to wonder because we're at our time. But what a fun finish to this adventure.
Yes.
Very, very silly. Now you understand though why, like, when you were all making a party and the first 3 players made a rogue and a fighter and a ranger, and I was thinking maybe someone who could have remove curse.
Yeah.
But yes, in any case though, well done everybody. I hope this was a fun adventure for you. I thought it was fun for me. As a reminder, just to anyone who didn't already know, that these came from the One Shot Wonders Holiday Pack book that's available on D&D Beyond, as well as probably other places. But so what a fun adventure, and so we'll be back for more adventure on so many levels. Hopefully, we'll have Paul back next week. Maybe we're back to Daggerheart. We can find out what was happening with all of the mold zombies.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah.
So many levels.
Ah.